we can see ourselves.
You were live.
Sorry.
No, that's fine, absolutely.
So what was it? Just go live,
When the computer had shut off, it probably disconnected the
connection?
connection. So I just reloaded the page and did its thing and just.
So just refreshed and then selected go live. Okay, that's easy enough. And maybe there's a stop button or stop when we're done. Or end live stream.
No. Oh, okay. So that's on. And that's on. I'll take that.
Yep.
Let that sign in. So if you haven't signed in before you walk out, you sign in, please.
I'll sign in right here.
Or you take it over there and pass it around the audience.
I will do that.
Okay, that's good. I now have 6 o'clock, 1800 hours. What day is it, 21st?
14,
14.
fortunately.
Huh?
14. 1-4.
1-4. I was getting ahead of myself. Let's start with the pledge of allegiance, please. Flag is behind me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Mark has a sign-in sheet. We'll pass it around the room. The next item on the agenda is the minutes of the last 2 meetings, which we finally have. Did you get those copied, or should I just pass these around for people to look at it?
We just pass those around. I guess.
Huh?
Are you okay with passing them
Oh,
around?
I'm sorry, that's right.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
got,
I've read them, Russ. You can
Yeah.
pass them
no,
on.
I've got
Yep.
mine, because I picked them up separate, as long as everybody has a set to look at.
Yes,
Good. Well, you do, right?
I got them.
No, I was in Wednesday or Tuesday when they're still printing them. Any discussion about, let's say, September? Do you want to take them separately, Bill?
Okay.
Okay, let's take September 19th. Any questions or amendments?
I recommend we accept them as written.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by McNeely to accept and seconded by Bill. Any other discussion? Seeing that now, all those in favor, please raise your right hand.
Yep.
That vote carries unanimously. Second set is August 8th. And you each have a copy of that, I believe, to review. That must have been a short meeting because there are only 3 of us there. Any motion?
I'll make the motion, we accept as written.
Motion to accept as presented. Is there a second?
How's that work if you weren't there? You get to participate. I mean, I wasn't at that meeting, so, I can't make a motion to accept them really because
You have,
I don't know what was going on.
I'm gonna say that you can, but if you choose not to, that's okay.
I mean, I have no problem.
I'll
I
make a
just wondered
second.
what,
Well, no,
The
no,
rules are on it.
my feeling would be this, if there's something that's glaring that you know is inaccurate, speak up. Otherwise, it's a record that's been given to you.
okay, yeah,
That's the way it was on the school board.
okay.
So did somebody make a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Deborah. Any other discussion? Seeing none then, all those in favor, please raise your right hand.
Got it.
That also passes unanimously.
Thank you.
Next one's gonna take us a little more time. You have an application before you from Mr. Poland, my neighbor, Doreen. It's actually Mrs., but the son that's doing the work. And there are several different things that I think we may want to talk about. It's up to you, and we'll see where it goes from there. The application is on the lot next to me. The application, I believe, Dean, is complete.
Yes.
Okay, the only thing I would add is whenever this may be a new process, but we probably should be looking at the deeds to make sure they own it and make it part of the package, and that would also then get us into, covenants and restricted covenants and that sort of thing, if it's important. Who knows? I asked Everett Spear, it'll be important. That's Rockland.
Well, it would also be important, especially if there are covenants in there in the deed
Yeah, that's
that
what,
limit things.
I know, but we've got some that have decided not to look at those that other towns that do. So it's our decision.
That's why we should
Yeah.
probably have a copy of it.
Okay, questions, thoughts, suggestions, comments?
Like a proposal as to what we're looking at.
You have,
Usually that would come from the owner or the owner's representative.
there is no owner's representative, because Doreen won't come out at night, I don't think.
I can speak to them if you like.
Yeah, I
I've
would
met
rather
with-
have you, I mean, I've talked with them too, but.
I've met with Mark and his wife twice here. So they're living in Germany now. Mother's getting older, and they are
Excuse
moving.
me, Mark. I need, Matt, can you go to the podium?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
So Mark and his wife are moving home to take care of his mother. They would like to, as you can see, they'd like to build a 26 by 56, 2-bed, 1-bath house on the mother's lot, separate from her house, separate dwelling. I ran all the numbers on what they want to do, and for our land use, they do not meet the minimum square footage per lot for our ordinance. With the proposed new dwelling, the existing dwelling, and I went out and measured the driveway and any impervious surfaces, the total would be 9% of the lot coverage of 20% allowed.
That's what they have now?
No, that the proposed with this new dwelling
Yeah.
would total 9% lot coverage,
Okay.
impervious surfaces.
That's what I was thinking, because I have something here that says 20%.
Is I did that for you, so 20% is 6,011 square feet.
Oh, that's what they would be allowed, 20%.
Correct.
Okay,
The proposed is 3,364. That's both dwellings, the one that's there.
Yeah.
The existing driveway and the proposed
addition.
residential.
Yeah.
It's its own dwelling.
So you have to count the driveway as a square footage?
Any impervious surface, any non-vegetative surface. Is
So what if it's a gravel driveway and grass is growing up through it?
you, I've seen people do that where they plant grass down the center of the driveway to recoup, to get their percentages right. That's legal.
Okay. 'Cause I
Yes.
mean, I was talking to somebody that, they have those GeoGrid type of
Yes,
situations.
exactly, yes.
Where you can put down and then they're like little crates.
Yep.
And they're all in big sheets and they lay them down.